Have you ever thought about making money while you sleep? Imagine creating a simple book once and earning $7,000 per month from it without writing a single word. Today I will show you how authors make huge profits with word search books on Amazon KDP. These books are easy to create, require no writing skills, and people love buying them. And the best part, I will reveal a step-by-step method in my next video so you can start creating your own profitable books right away. But first, let's take a look at real examples of these books, how they look inside, why they sell so well, and how much money they are making. By the way, if you are new here, my name is Konstantin Luchev and I have published over 400 books on Amazon KDP and I know exactly what works. So if you want to learn how to build a real passive income with books like this, make sure to stick around. Let's dive in. And here we are on Amazon website. So as you can see, I already typed in a word search book. And let's check. Already we see that there is more than 20,000 results, more than 20,000 competitors. So we need to check the BSR of the books in this particular niche. So to see this BSR on the Amazon.com, you need to download and turn on this extension. It's extension for Amazon Home. It calls DS Amazon KeyQ. If already on, so you will see this BSR bestseller rank. So let's go and check some books. I want to remind you that we need to see not the sponsored one, but just the books without advertising, and it should be only self-publishing books. How to check who published this book? Just see here on the right hand, you will see publisher Kappa Books. It's not for, in our case, we don't interested in such kind of books. We're looking for independently published. So here we see independently published. This one, no, it's also some kind of company. Let's go further. It's also sponsored books. Now let's check this one, independently, independently, and independently. The BSR is pretty good, 3,000, less than 1,000, and around 15,000 BSR. If you're already not new to my channel, you already heard from me that the best niche is when you can find at least 3 books with BSR less than 300,000. It will just show us that these books are selling well. So for example, let's check this BSR and you will understand how many books per day and per month these authors makes from this particular book. I'm checking through the kindlepreneur.com. Here we need to type the BSR 860. For example, ebook or paperback books. Let's check the paper book, Amazon.com. 78 books per day. 78 per day multiplied by 30, it's more than 2,000 books per month. And the paperback version of this book cost $8.99. Let's check. This is the same website, kindlepreneur.com, but the other one, other service. So let's check paperback, black and white, number of pages. Let's check how many. It has 114 pages. Main marketplace, Amazon.com, and it cost $8.99. Book Dream Standard. So per book this author makes $3, and let's calculate. So this author makes more than $7,000 per month just by one book. It already has a lot of reviews, bestseller page. Let's go inside and check. So if you think this book is very complicated to create, I will show you. This is the first page. I think that there is about 20 words. This is it, the first page. The next one, just use other words, and so on. So let's check, for example, some additional interior pages. Here it is, 48 page, 49 page. So each page pretty the same. This author even didn't use any additional pictures to make this interior more interesting and stand out among other authors. Here are some video reviews. Let's check, just to check how it looks like. Come on. So as you can see, the interior is pretty simple to create. Let's check, for example, some other one, this one. Pretty the same. The page after page. This author also made some other books. Let's check them. Here's some other word search books on some different themes. It's more winter word search, Christmas, it's for summertime, and this also interesting, it's for the 50s and 80s, yeah? 50s and 80s years. Let's check inside, read sample. I hope there is inside some additional interesting pictures. No, as you can see, the same thing. So he just used other words, just it, nothing special. Let's check how many BSR this book has. Pretty a lot, not the ideal one, but for example, just for you, let's check how many books per day this author makes. I think with this kind of BSR, it's around 1 or 2 books per day, maybe even less. Let's check. Less than a book a day, of course. Let's go to other book, this one. Okay, check interior again. Here is the same, nothing special. 20, 30, the same interior, and the BSR is pretty the same, 200,000. Let's check other one of these authors. So the interior will be the same, and the BSR worse. But see how many books this author made. More books you have, more chance you will have to sell more and more. The BSR a little bit better than the previous books. This one, oh, it's really bad BSR. It's a bad book. But this is a Christmas word search. Now, when I made this video, now it's March. So let's check how many books and which BSR this book has in the Christmas period. For this one, you need a Helium 10 extension. If you enjoyed this video and want more insights on Amazon KDP, make sure to hit the subscribe button. I already upload over 70 videos covering every aspect of this business. So whether you are just getting started or looking for advanced strategies, you will find everything you need right here. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments. I always make sure to answer them. Alright, let's go back to it. Let's turn it on and refresh the page. Go here, let's wait a little bit. This graph will show us the BSR for last 30 days, but because this book was published in 2023, let's click all time and let's check the period when it was a Christmas time. And as you see, the sales rank, it's BSR bestseller rank, it's around 10, 8 and 9 thousands. So in this period of time, this book sells well. And when you check the books, if the BSR is not good, you need to understand, is this a seasonal book or an all-seasonal book? In this case, if this is a seasonal book, you need to check the BSR only in this period. And then you will understand, is this author really a good competitor and you can inspire by this author or not. Let's go further. There are some other kind of books. It's already spring, so this book is particular for this season. It will be the best idea. It already have around 3000 BSR. Here is all seasonal book and it has around 2000 BSR. Let's check the interior of this book. Do you need some pretty interior changes to stand out among other competitors? Oh my god, oh my god, I don't like this book at all. If I be a customer, I wouldn't buy this book. I don't like it. But okay, it's just my opinion. And if you think this author make bad books and it sells not good, just check the numbers. For example, the first one, it's a bestseller, so it's already showed you that this book is very good. Let's go to the BSR. We already saw it at 2000, so this book sells very well. And for example, we can check the BSR too. Click all the time, just all time. The BSR is always around 5, 10,000, maybe 4,000. There's 2, 3, 1, 3, 4, 3, 2,000, and so on. And there is even less than 2000. So always check numbers. Your opinion is good, but the numbers will show you the real picture. And remember, there is a saturated niche and less saturated niche. So for example, this kind of niche, word search books, is very saturated. As you can see, there is more than 20,000 results. So more than 20,000 competitors, among which one you need to stand out. So for this one, I recommend you to niche down, go niche down, for example. So now we see we can go niche down, for example, not just a word search book, but for word search book for adults large print, for kids, and something else, for seniors, for women. For example, let's go for kids. Now let's check the results. Only 7,000, only 7,000. And there is some kind of books. As you can see, when you niche down, very often the BSR is higher, but because there is less of competitors and less of sales. But in this case, it will be easier for you to stand out among other authors and place your book on the first page, on the first places. But even here we see the BSR less than 5,000 and even less than 1,000. And let's go further. For example, you want to niche down further. Word search book for kids. For example, I don't know, let it be 8 by 12. There's 1,000 results, only 1,000. And if you see at least 3 books with BSR less than 300,000, it means that this is a good niche. But here we already see 15,000, 14. Let's check other one. 4,000, 8,000. So this niche is really, really good, and it's already a niche down niche. And just for example, let's go down inside these interiors to understand. Maybe for kids they use some other additional pictures inside in these interiors. With a sample, go animals. Okay, we see one additional picture on this. One picture. Okay. Pretty simple, pretty simple. So this author just added one simple picture on each page. Let's check the reviews. Maybe we'll see additional pictures inside the book now. No, I don't see it. Okay, when it was published, it's pretty new book. It's just around 6 months from published. But it's already have 15,000. Oh my god, this is really good book, and it has only 5 ratings, 5 stars. So pretty good example. And again, if you click here, you will see some additional niches you can check. For example, let's go here. As you can see, now this niche is not interesting for us because it already has more than 30,000 results. Let's go back and let's check some other book for seniors. But I think, yeah, it's not a saturated niche, but it will be harder to place your book on the first places. And remember, you cannot produce this kind of books. We need to check only independently published authors. Now that you have seen the potential of word search books, the next step is learning how to create them from scratch. In my next video, I will show you full step-by-step tutorial how to design, format and publish your own word search book on Amazon KDP. It's easier than you think, and I will guide you through the entire process. So if you're serious about making passive income with books like this, click on the next video right here. And don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Pa pa!